fascinating concept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this quite quickly, but I'm going to just change the tip of this into a cutting blade and leave the back as it naturally is born, as a hand axe. So we'll see, hopefully this gets transformed into a hand axe in exactly the same fashion as the first tool ever made in Britain. We might as well cover that right now. So when you actually go at it, you've got a double whammy on your approach. Because all said and done, a hand axe should take you 5 minutes to make, which is only a 5-minute job. And sometimes people spend 2 or 3 hours on them, and they make much worse hand axes than the person who spent 5 minutes on them. Because they're trying to be too perfect. So they're destroying good areas because they're being a bit arty-farty about it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it applies to everything actually.
It probably does,
any creative thing, it applies to any creative.
Yeah.
Well, certainly I find that.
No, I agree. So, just remembering, right, this stone's never been opened. It's just laid on a beach ever since it was created. So it's a bit like walking through, so we're about to see into this stone for the first time. No one else has ever looked in it. That's just a black river. There's no frost in there. It's perfect. So that has actually managed to exist all that time without being damaged until I came along. Pardon? It's the exoskeletal structure, or it's a proportion of the exoskeletal structure of marine organisms. So somewhere in here we might even have a sea urchin, or something organic that you'd recognise from sea urchin or brachiopod or some kind of shell. Sometimes you see seashells sticking at the side of the skin. It's all made on the bottom of the sea. So we've got something living there, but nothing that we really recognise. People are finding these hand axes, and what's amazing, they're finding them in the same condition they were put down 1 million years ago. They haven't deteriorated. So flint is the only thing you can say that for. You can't put anything else down for 1 million years and it doesn't change. They've discoloured and they're more smooth to touch. Because time has waxed them up. But 1 million years without becoming damaged. So I've actually held hand axes made by people that time ago.
Yeah, that's lovely.
So if they can make it, you can make it. Or perhaps you can't. That's an interesting thought. What I will tell you, which can give you a bit of freedom, is I was brought up by Flint Knepper's knee. So I started when I was that big, and my whole upbringing was around Stone Age things. I'm not much good on a computer. I'm alright. So what we're doing, we're about to butcher a mammoth with this, or we're about to open an old dead bit of bone that we've just found along the beach, a bit of washed in whale that we're about to try and extract a bit of marrow out of. Each other. That's a good point. It could be a wall tool. I don't want to change it.
Wow, look at that.
That's as fresh as a million-year-old hand axe.
Wow.
That's all. And we didn't apply a soft hammer to that because I don't believe that in a million years ago they were using a soft hammer as a hammer, but they were using a soft hammer at Boxgrove 550,000 years ago, which is amazing. So do you want to pass that round so you can all have a look at it? So that's what I'd like you to do. Don't start on these big lumps, start on the little lumps. I'd advise you to pop a pair of glasses on if you're napping, and I'd advise you to have a leg pad on.
Where does the term napping come from?
It's the same as a lot of the napping terminology. We seem to have been encompassed with French, Danish and German language across a lot of the terminology.
Right, it does, it's reminiscent of the sound a little bit, isn't it, as well?
It's knappen. I heard it was a Dutch, a sort of Germanic Dutch word for flaking or breaking.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right. Yeah.